One owner car guy, right back with you here. Don't have the front of it taped off yet, but I do have our hammered paint here, and we're going to actually do the back. We garbage bagged our tire, which is a lot better than what we had before, and we're ready to do some painting. Now this is a tricky one with that up top part, but like I've said in the past videos, light coats. That's all you want, just light coats. And you can see how it's kind of patchy. I love it. It's exactly what you want at first. Almost like a good guide coat, and then build from there. And with this stuff, it gives you kind of a textured finish. So it is really easy to work with. We'll see how this turns out in the end. When we get it all untaped. I'm loving it. It's looking good. If I can balance myself here. Now the inner part I want to get as well. Make it look better. And it's not a easy part to spray there with a different angle. But I want to wrap it around the edge really nice and give a nice coat to where it lasts. Girls, beaglespocket.com. And here we go. I'll probably put a second coat, just a little bit on this for the heck of it, but there's what you're gonna get, and we'll see how this looks when we get it all untaped and go with it from there. Honestly, it's hard to stop anywhere, but I'm gonna rebag this and do it to it here or something. Girls! One of them's in a chair, and one of them ain't. Hey, can you hold this, come over on this side and hold this, Trent? Or tape it with something, maybe just stick it to that. Get it out of the way. Make sure and check out my website, oneownercarguy.com. Always wear a mask when you do things like this, like I am now. You need to leave. I don't like people being around with no mask. That's why I'm never around this without a mask. So, One Owner Car Guy, oneownercarguy.com, and that is that. Oh man, I got my tread a little bit, man. I'm gonna have to drive. I can do that in this big bad Caddy Coupe de Ville. God, this stuff turns out nice. I'll give you a close-up and you'll see the final review of this car with the final job all done. I don't know how I'm going to end all this and how you'll see the car when I'm done with this video series here, but this is a very cheap way to make your car look a little better. These caddies came like this. I don't know why this one don't have it, but now it does again. Or for starters. Actually, I think with the chrome on it that it was kind of ordered like this, but now it's not. Now it's ordered like this. I had a subscriber tell me, hey, get one of them little triggers, man. Yeah, they work a lot better, to be completely honest, and are a lot easier on your fingers, being the main thing. Because I'm here to tell you, this is hard on your fingers. And once it starts puking out a couple sputters, you get a couple little sputter marks on your paint. You don't want sputter marks. That is what she said. Well, that's it. I'm down this door to where I am. Gonna hit a second. Look at that finger. Woohoo, buddy! That is some finger bruising happening later. Well, one owner car guy. You almost can't see where the white ends and the silver begins, but it's looking good down here. I touch it up a bit and get you some more on this big bad Coupe de Ville. I like these cars with the 4.9s and the 4.5s. Okay, Trent's getting the front taped off, and we've got the back done. And I started spraying before I noticed that we really didn't cut this part correctly. And I figured, well, that's a good thing to show you on this about how you can kind of cut things into this and it still looks okay. As you can see, this should have kind of been pushed up in here a bit, and it wasn't. So I'm going to kind of push this up with a blade. Right to there, there's the point. And same thing here. Make sure I'm off of it all the way without cutting into that paint. And that should do it. Let me shove this up in here. Yeah, that's what she said. And yeah, this isn't some big show on TV where they don't have stuff like that, okay? Them shows, they have somebody come over and get it ready that knows what they're doing, and then they come back and go, okay, what I did here was, you know, stuff like that. So you can see that would look like crap when we untape it. And that's the real neat thing about this hammered finish is it's really forgiving. And I'm gonna show you that right now. And that's about all I want to put over it right now. As you can see, it's a little thicker around where the tape was. So you're going to notice something, but I'm going to go ahead and wait a sec. And I'll put a teeny bit more right now. Kind of blend it in a bit. And that's about it. One owner car guy, anything will blend on this and look great. I'm gonna put a little bit more when that dries up nice and tacky. As you can see, it's looking pretty good. And we'll have the full review later. I do have this here now. So actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of look at my door area and cut this tape. Get that out of the way. Or we can open this and see what we got. Okay, what we got is a pretty good thing in here. We're gonna wipe down a little bit. It's taped off to where there's just a little bit extra stuff on here. And this looks pretty good along here actually. Except when you get right there, you can see a little. I might run a piece of tape, and some Goo Gone will definitely make this a little better. 3 seats like crazy on this car. This is a nice one. Well, that's the deal. Looking good. And I'm gonna throw a little bit more on that back piece while I'm sitting here, standing here, trying to kneel here on my bum knee, whatever you want to say. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do this whole panel again. Right to the lip. I'll leave a couple of them for you to say. And that is what I'm wanting there, man. That looks good. I'm liking my finish. And honestly, I don't know if you'd ever know that somebody didn't tape that off there correctly. This finish really is forgiving. Walmart, Lowe's, they have a lot of different colors. Talk to you in a minute.